Hi, everybody. Welcome to Nap Time Nuggets number 71. Hey, remember last week I said this week we were going to talk about you, the most important, absolutely wonderful you? Well, I am going to give you a very important nugget from Finding Joy, top tips to break through barriers and experience the genuine happiness you deserve. Watch this short video that's going to have a little nugget to support you, the most important person. This isn't one of those things where you go, I know I'm important, but I'm too busy. No, I'm going to give you a way to break through the number one top barrier to finding joy, which is time. Oh, yes. One of the big barriers is I don't have time. I don't have time to focus on myself, to take care of myself and do the things that I need to do. I just don't have time. Well, this is the thing. Time has not changed. There are still 24 hours in a day. In the US, we have all these conveniences. You can cook food in a microwave in 90 seconds. You can do laundry just by throwing it into a machine and it's washed for you. We don't have to walk 45 minutes to get water. We just have water come right out of the faucet. So, how could we not have time? Well, as humans do, you start to take on more and more. And I know a lot of people who care for young children sacrifice themselves for those young kids. But when your stress is high, it also increases the stress hormone in the kids that you care for. So when kids have increased stress, they behave worse. Which increases our stress. So it's just this whole catapulting thing that happens. So it's like you're rolling a snowball down a hill and it gets bigger and bigger, and pretty soon it's too heavy to carry. So, what is the barrier crusher? So that even when there's that cement to get through, you can still blossom. You can still find moments of importance and connection with yourself and moments that bring you contentment, that inner lasting contentment that is inside of you. How can you find that? Well, I love this quote. When you recover or discover something that nourishes your soul and brings joy, care enough about yourself to make room for it in your life. Now, that may be a lot of different pieces, but I'm going to talk about one piece of the puzzle that you might not have considered. I have met a lot of people who, when it comes to create positive, joy inducing routines, they would not put this on the top of their list. But I can tell you, you need it. Okay, so here I am talking to my brother, and I'm explaining to him that I don't need water. I know they say you're supposed to drink a lot of water, but I just never crave water. It doesn't feel important to me. And he pointed out that when you do not when you don't drink water, when you don't do that for your body stops asking for it. It adjusts. That doesn't mean you're healthier. Drinking water takes toxins out of your body. So I had to step back and say, you know what? He's right. I've been depriving myself of water, so I'm not craving water. And sure enough, you start drinking water, and guess what? You start to crave it. Well, what we're going to talk about today is savoring that moment. Savoring that moment, but not a glass of wine, not a treat, not that. A different kind of treat. A joyful body. Yes, there's a lot of people I know who think, I know I'm supposed to work out. I know I'm supposed to take care of myself. This isn't about that. This isn't about you have to join a gym. This is about this. When you experience trauma in your life, when you experience pain, when you experience frustration, oftentimes you hold it in your body and you get tense. Everything starts to get tense, right? And then over time, you just pack it away there and it can actually result in injury. The body holds trauma inside of it, different places. So in order to find joy, you need to start finding your body, your calm, like hugging yourself, giving yourself a pat on the back and saying, you know what? I want to experience joy with this body, the only body I get. And what 90-year-olds say they wish they had known how long they were going to live. Because if they knew how long they were going to live, they would have taken care of their body better. So today is about experiencing that joy. So I'm going to put these 3 links in the box. And what you're going to see in these links are these videos. And these videos you can use with kids, or there's one that's for an adult too. So let me go ahead and show you these. I'm not going to show you the whole videos, but I'm going to show you a piece so that you can see right away what it is that I'm talking about and definitely work your way. So this is going to show us a little bit. There I am, funny joy. I'm recording in the challenging behavior group. And then I'm going to show you. Okay. So here is one of the videos, Tommy the Bedtime Turtle. Watch this just for about 30 seconds.
Legs and bringing our hands to our hearts. And we say our secret yoga code word, which is namaste. Ready? After 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Namaste.
So she leads you through.
Now we're ready to begin.
Kids.
Shall we find out who our...
No excuse. I have to take care of the kids all the time. Play a video like this. Do yoga and stretching together. You don't even have to think about how to make it fun or frame it like in a way that kids would understand or enjoy, because there's experts out there already doing it. So I'm going to put the links in the comments to these videos. This is one really good one that I found that I just loved. And then here's another one. There's so many of them, but here's one you could even do before nap. So watch what she's doing.
Well, first, let's see if we can take a deep breath in through our nose and exhale. Just get into the moment. Oh, feel the sand underneath you. Put your hands down. It's so hot. Do you feel it? It's like a warm, cozy blanket all around us. And listen, do you hear the crickets and the waves crashing? There's so many things to hear and look around and see. Well, first, before I go to bed, I like to do a few things like yoga and breathing and grateful. So let's start with some yoga. Let's put our hand on the side and turn our body into a crescent moon. Stretch your arm out all the way. Take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale and come all the way back up. Let's try it again on the other side. Put your hand in the sand. Take a deep...
You watch a video like this and it starts to make everybody feel relaxed. And kids have an easier time going down for nap time when they feel relaxed. You will feel re-energized by it too. So that's the neat thing, is you can build this in for you and the children you care for. Now this one right here is for adults. I actually have been using Spotify and putting on, you can just look at meditation yoga or sunrise yoga or something like that. I love this one. And as you're doing it, she walks you through this stretch. You don't even have to get up or get in any yoga poses. Really, she has you just stretching your body up, stretching your side, really doing a little twist with your body, rolling your shoulders. After 15 minutes, I felt so good. I felt so calm. And so if you watch this video, maybe at nap time or maybe first thing when you wake up in the morning and you even spend 10 minutes doing this, you start to feel your body. And when you feel your body, when you get connected to your body, you can experience more joy. You don't even have to think about it. You don't have to join a gym. Just start doing it. And I guarantee you, if you start doing these little moments built into your day, you will not only start to have joy, but after a while, you'll start to realize, yep, my body needs this. And you'll be sitting in a chair and then you'll start to go, oh yeah, my body needs to stretch. I didn't stretch for years. I didn't even know what I was missing. So this is an example of how you can find a joyful body. And I will be putting those links. But when it comes down to it, you can experience this joyful body by watching a video, but you can also just turn on some music. Start dancing. You can make, look at this. I'm already happier. Just dance with me. Come on. All right. So if you go talk to somebody who's older who doesn't have the ability to dance anymore or do any kind of exercise, they'll tell you what a gift it is to be able to move your body. So realize how big of a gift you have right now today and start finding a joyful body for yourself. And don't let your butt stop you. But I'm too busy. But you know what? Have you checked Facebook? Do you sometimes get stuck where you're just scrolling and you've lost 15 minutes of your life? How about if you just sit and you get sucked into the news for longer than you expected or binge watch TV? You can do it. You do have time for it. Start making time for it and then report back to me, because I think we should support each other, because when we're healthier, the kids that we care about and for are also healthier. So don't let your butt stop you. And remember, when you are kind to you, then you can share it with others. Keep being kind, keep loving you, because at the end of the day, you deserve joy. You. Yes, you, especially those who care for young kids. Here's a picture of mine when they attended childcare when they were little, and those childcare providers literally made it so that these young ladies turned out how they did. So thank you for everything that you do. I love, love, love the important work that you do as you're caring for and raising young children. And remember, when your stress is high, so is theirs. So build some things in the day that help you all find calm and a joyful body. Remember, you are building the brain pathways for future calm, for future ability to be able to, for these young kids to find a joyful body too. Very, very critical role that you play. Thank you so much for joining me every week, you guys. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you again at Naptime Nuggets next week. Over and out.